You're watching EC News. Thank you for watching us. I am Hon Sarabwat. Very good mornings to you on Tuesday, 7 May 2024. The Prime Minister of Cambodia will preside over the launching ceremony of the National Single Window system that was hosted in the Sokha Hotel Phnom Penh, where the Prime Minister will be presiding here soon. And right now I'm at Sokha Hotel to doing live for you this morning. And very happy, and we are very happy to join to witness and to show to you on this historical moment of the Cambodia, because this system was developed since I think back to the year 2015, that the government trying to develop the system, and now we comes to the day for the ceremony for the official launching. And the Royal Government of Cambodia have announced its commitments to develop, own and operate Cambodia National Single Windows to support of its trade facilitation policy and initiative in according with the international agreement, notably with ASEAN and WTO, and according to the international best practice.
Got a zoom set.
Over the official launching ceremony of the Cambodia National Single Window system. The Cambodia National Single Window System, or CNSW, is designed to be an electric online service to facilitate faster and more transparent international trade procedures, reduce costs, and provide consistency and certainty to a total process from the start of the regulatory requirement to the clearance of goods. This initiative contributes directly to the government's trade facilitation agenda within its rectangular development strategy, and moreover contributes substantially to achieving several of outcomes of the government 12-point action plan for the improvement investment climate and promoting trade facilitation. International organizations such as UN, CEFACT, and ASEAN define National Single Window as a facility that allow parties involved in the international trade to log standardized information and document with a single entry point to fulfill all important export, export and transit regulatory requirement. Government agencies and other stakeholders would use the facility to promote the trade-related process. Development and implementation of the National Single Window project is divided into 3 stages. Phase 1, the National Single Window project is implementation working group engaged with development partners including World Bank, the Asian Development Bank, the European Union, the U.S. Asian Connectivity through the Trade and Investment Project, USACTI, and the Japan Cooperation Agency JICA, to secure funding for the development of a single national window system. Consequently, the first phase of the for the national Windows system project received approximately 100,000 USD in technical assistance from the USACTI project. The assistance facilitated the leasing of the Cargo Cloud PTE Ltd to establish connectivity between the automation system Asigoda and the Ministry of Commerce certificate of the origins automation system, enabling the preparation of the Asian single window to transmit electric certificate of the region EATIGA form. The first phase of the national single window project lasts 15 months from October 2016 to December 2017. Phase 2. The preparation of the second phase of the national single window project spanned 15 months from May 1st, 2018 to June 2019, utilizing approximately about 805,760 USD from the national budget. VCC was selected as the system developer. The phase aimed to handle application and issuance of license, permit, certificate, and other documents (LPCO) electronically within the service as the system for the import-export goods in compliance with the regulations and prohibited and restrict good tax exemptions and duty as per relevant law and regulations. The second phase involved collaboration within ministry and institution response for the LPCO insurance, including General Department of Customs and Excise of Cambodia, the Ministry of Commerce, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Industrial Science and Technology and Innovation, the Council for Development of Cambodia, and Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fishery. Additionally, Cambodia integrated its custom data automation system Asigoda and Ministry of Commerce certificate of the origin automation system into Asian single window system to transmit electric certificate of origin EATIGA form D and custom declaration electronically become the seventh country to join Asian single window system. The preparation of the third phase of the national single window project commenced on January 3, 2023 and conclude on April 30, 2024, lasting 12 months and utilize a budget of approximately 894,000 USD. This phase aims to expand the system coverage to include all ministry and institution responsibility for the LPCO insurance for the import-export goods, including the Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Culture and Fine Art, Ministry of Mine and Energy, Ministry of Post and Telecommunication, Ministry of National Defense and Interior, and Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, the National Bank of Cambodia, the General Department of International Cooperation and Debt Management of the Ministry of Economic and Finance, the Cambodia Gambling Management Commission, and Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fishery. The third phase of the system project introduce 4 additional functions to the system: risk management, business documentation, authorized economic transaction, and single account management. Such ministry and institute complete the development of system functions in conduct user acceptance testing. The trained personnel from the private sector to operate the third phase of the national single window system, with commencing testing on December 25, 2023 at the end of February 2024. Now the Prime Minister Cambodia Hun Manet is arriving at the Sokha Hotel and accompany the Prime Minister to the venue now. The Minister of the Economic and Finance, Deputy Prime Minister Onpon Manirot, with the Prime Minister come here, and now Prime Minister arrive at this venue. And after that, we will hear not just from the Prime Minister and also the Deputy Prime Minister Onpon Manirot, but also from the relevant institute from the abroad as well. So thank you so much for your standby with us this morning. From now on, we doing live from here. Thank you so much.
ដំណើរការកម្មវិធីប្រកាសដាក់ឲ្យអនុវត្តជាផ្លូវការប្រព័ន្ធបញ្ចូលតែមួយជាតិនៅក្នុងឱកាសនេះសូមគោរពសម្ដេចមហាបវរទិបតីហ៊ុនម៉ាណែតនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីនៃព្រះរាជាណាចក្រកម្ពុជាជាទីគោរពដ៏ពងពោះបំផុតសូមគោរពឲ្យដល់អគ្គបណ្ឌិតសភាចារអូនពនមនីរតឧបនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីក្រសួងសេដ្ឋកិច្ចនិងហិរញ្ញវត្ថុ
Economic and Finance and the Chairman of Steering Committee of the National Single Windows, and my respected Excellency members of all governments, Excellency Lady and Chairman, national and international distinguished government official and the host ceremonies. For the beginning of these programs, I would like to invite Samdech Tapadai and Excellency Lady and Gentlemen to please rise up for the Cambodia National Anthems. Be seated. Next, I would like to pay my respects to Samdech Tapadai, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, and the whole ceremony. Please enjoy the video clips of National Single Windows. The message by Excellency Ian Sunder, Secretary of the Custom Worlds, and the message by Miss Angela Tila of WTOs. As follows. So the document and also other document is for imported and national single windows, the rules, terms and budgets, and also លិខិតអនុញ្ញាតវិញ្ញាបនបត្រនិងឯកសារផ្សេងៗតាមទម្រង់ក្រដាសសម្រាប់ទំនិញនាំចេញនាំចូលសន្ធិដ្ឋក្នុងបញ្ជីទំនិញហាមឃាត់និងជាប់កម្រិតកំណត់បានចំណាយពេលវេលានិងថវិកាច្រើនដើម្បីផ្ដល់ភាពងាយស្រួលដល់ការធ្វើពាណិជ្ជកម្មនៅកម្ពុជារាជរដ្ឋាភិបាលបានផ្ដួចផ្ដើមឲ្យមានប្រព័ន្ធបញ្ចូលតែមួយជាតិ
ដោយអនុលោមតាមអនុសាសន៍ទី33របស់មជ្ឈមណ្ឌលនៃអង្គការសហប្រជាជាតិសម្រាប់កិច្ចសម្រួលពាណិជ្ជកម្មនិងធុរកិច្ចតាមប្រព័ន្ធអេឡិចត្រូនិកកិច្ចព្រមព្រៀងស្តីពីការបង្កើតនិងអនុវត្តបញ្ចូលតែមួយអាស៊ានកិច្ចព្រមព្រៀងស្តីពីកិច្ចសម្រួលពាណិជ្ជកម្មរបស់អង្គការពាណិជ្ជកម្មពិភពលោករួមទាំងឯកសារគោលសម្រាប់បញ្ចូលតែមួយជាតិកម្ពុជាប្រព័ន្ធបញ្ចូលតែមួយជាតិជាប្រព័ន្ធស្វ័យប្រវត្តិកម្មសម្រាប់ធុរជនអាចដាក់ស្នើសុំអាជ្ញាប័ណ្ណលិខិតអនុញ្ញាតវិញ្ញាបនបត្រនិងឯកសារផ្សេងៗលើការនាំចេញនាំចូលទំនិញក្នុងបញ្ជីទំនិញហាមឃាត់និងជាប់កម្រិតកំណត់ពីក្រសួងស្ថាប័នមានសមត្ថកិច្ចតែមួយលើករួមគ្នាតាមមធ្យោបាយអេឡិចត្រូនិកសម្រាប់បំពេញបែបបទបញ្ចេញទំនិញពីគយប្រព័ន្ធបញ្ចូលតែមួយជាតិផ្ដល់អត្ថប្រយោជន៍រួមលើការផ្ដល់និងទទួលសេវាសាធារណៈប្រកបដោយប្រសិទ្ធភាពសក្តិភាពតម្លាភាពចំណេញពេលវេលានិងចំណេញថវិកាអត្ថប្រយោជន៍សម្រាប់ក្រសួងស្ថាប័នរួមមានប្រសិទ្ធភាពការងារស្របតាមច្បាប់និងបទបញ្ញត្តិប្រើប្រាស់ធនធានកាន់តែមានប្រសិទ្ធភាពទទួលបានទិន្នន័យពាណិជ្ជកម្មត្រឹមត្រូវនិងទាន់ពេលវេលានិងកើនឡើងប្រព័ន្ធបញ្ចូលតែមួយជាតិត្រូវបានរៀបចំនិងអភិវឌ្ឍជា3ដំណាក់កាលដំណាក់កាលទី1មានអគ្គនាយកដ្ឋានគយនិងរដ្ឋកោកម្ពុជានិងក្រសួងពាណិជ្ជកម្មដំណាក់កាលទី2បានពង្រីកបន្ថែមទៅក្រុមប្រឹក្សាអភិវឌ្ឍកម្ពុជាក្រសួងសុខាភិបាលក្រសួងឧស្សាហកម្មវិទ្យាសាស្ត្របច្ចេកវិទ្យានិងនវានុវត្តន៍ក្រសួងកសិកម្មរុក្ខាប្រមាញ់និងនេសាទនិងបានភ្ជាប់ទៅកាន់ប្រព័ន្ធបញ្ចូលតែមួយអាស៊ានដំណាក់កាលទី3បានពង្រីកបន្ថែមទៅក្រសួងបរិស្ថានក្រសួងរាយនឹងធម្មពលធនាគារជាតិនៃកម្ពុជាក្រសួងប្រៃសណីនិងទូរគមនាគមន៍ក្រសួងវប្បធម៌និងវិចិត្រសិល្បៈគណៈកម្មការគ្រប់គ្រងល្បែងពាណិជ្ជកម្មកម្ពុជា
Committee of Cambodian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Economic and Finance and International Corporations. At present, Ministry of the relevant ministry are those related to
Greetings from Brussels and the headquarters of the World Customs Organization, and congratulations on the launch of Cambodia Customs Single Window System. The launch is the culmination of an important and painstaking process, one that will undoubtedly lead to benefits for Cambodia. Inherent in the building of a single window system are political will and unity of purpose, a results orientation, and an understanding of the importance of international trade to the well-being of the country. Single window systems are perhaps one of the most practical and critical tools for realizing the goal of trade facilitation. They are also mechanisms that demonstrate the critical role of customs and the importance of partnerships between it, other government agencies with border-related responsibilities, and the trading community. By enabling the submission of information into one system and having that information reviewed by customs and other agencies to address regulatory and other requirements for entry or export, single window systems bring transparency and speed to traders and give government authorities the ability to properly screen and help ensure the safety of cross-border trade movements. Also important, the ability to process this information can have a positive effect on revenue collection, helping customs to collect appropriate duties and thus support government services generally. While customs is the linchpin organization in the establishment of any single window program, the success of such efforts very much depend on the willingness and collaboration of partner government agencies. The success depends on trust and confidence and a shared view of how digitalization of trade data, application of risk management, and making available simpler procedures to the trade community can all contribute to more trade, more compliant trade, and trade that helps contribute to broader economic growth and prosperity. Success moving forward will depend on all of the relevant parties continuing to work together based on this shared vision and making the most of what the single window can offer as an enabler of greater, faster, and safer international trade. I applaud your efforts, acknowledge the investment that this represents, and offer every best wish for the success of the single window and for the many benefits to Cambodia that it should help bring about. Congratulations again.
Greetings from Geneva. Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, Your Excellency, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, my sincere thanks to the Cambodian government and to the National Single Window Steering Committee for the honor of participating in the official inauguration of Cambodia's National Single Window. Today's inauguration is particularly impressive given that it's happening more than 18 months ahead of its notified implementation deadline. The accelerated establishment of the National Single Window underlines Cambodia's commitment to the implementation of the Trade Facilitation Agreement at the WTO, which has already been demonstrated by the accelerated implementation of several other provisions by Cambodia. Data speaks volumes about the positive impact of WTO membership on Cambodia's economy and development. In particular, Cambodia's trade volume has almost doubled every 5 years, from $12 billion in 2010 to $26 billion in 2017, and was close to $50 billion in 2022. Per capita GDP has increased correspondingly from $700 in 2010 to $1,300 in 2017 and is now close to $1,800. I'm convinced that as the implementation of the Trade Facilitation Agreement progresses, Cambodia's economy will see even more growth. I know that much of the success of Cambodia's TFA implementation, and particularly today's inauguration of the National Single Window, is, in no small measure, a result of the commitment and effective operation of Cambodia's National Trade Facilitation Committee. In particular, the National Committee's development of a TFA implementation roadmap and strategic plan has demonstrated a whole-of-government approach to implementation of the TFA. This is a vital element to a successful and sustainable implementation of the TFA. The National Trade Facilitation Committee will continue to play a significant role, I know, not only in the sustained development of the TFA, but also in adjusting to the continually changing trading environment. Implementation of the TFA is but a step on the road of trade reform and facilitation, and I know that the work of the NTFC will support Cambodia's continuing efforts to build on its work into the future. Once again, I congratulate Cambodia and the National Trade Facilitation Committee on implementation of the National Single Window and its work to furthering implementation of the Trade Facilitation Agreement. Thank you.
Các ស្នើសុំអាជ្ញាប័ណ្ណលិខិតអនុញ្ញាតវិញ្ញាណប័ណ្ណបត្រនិងឯកសារផ្សេងៗ
ជាបន្តសូមការអនុញ្ញាតដកពងពោះគ្រប់អញ្ជើញឲ្យដល់មកបណ្ឌិតសភាចារអូនប៉ុនមនីរតឧបនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីរដ្ឋមន្ត្រីក្រសួងសេដ្ឋកិច្ចនិងហិរញ្ញវត្ថុនិងជាប្រធានគណៈកម្មាធិការដឹកនាំគម្រោងបញ្ចូលតែមួយជាតិគ្រប់អញ្ជើញថ្លែងនៅកិច្ចស្វាគមន៍និងរបាយការណ៍
សម្ដេច
Mahabawathapadai Honmanats, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, am respected. Excellency, members of royal governments, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. To begin, as the chairman of the steering committee of the National Single Windows, I would like to express my deep gratitude to Samdech Mahabhavatapadi, Prime Minister, for his honor to presided in the proceeding over the official launch of NWS and another achievement of the royal government. It is an effort to improve business environments and promote trade economy growth in Cambodia. By recognizing the importance of digital technology, Cambodia is clearly seen to be actively pursuing digital transformation in all aspects in all sectors, both public and private, as well as the peoples. To minimize the benefits of digital technology, the RCG of the 6th Legislative National Assembly introduced the Cambodian Digital Economy and Social Political Frameworks 2021-2035 in 2021. In this message, the royal government of Cambodia and the 7th Legislative National Assembly to use the Panagan strategy phase 1, in which technology, especially digital technology, has been identified as a new priority. In addition, for the new key, the 4 priority of rectangular strategy, mainly people, roads, water, electricity. This new key priority has been used to develop strategy measure for practical implementation in the 5th Panagans of the rectangular strategy phase 1, namely Panagans of development, digital economy and socials. As a contribution to this own endeavor, Ministry of Economic and Finance have gradually begun to modernize its works and function over the last 10 years, focusing on the core tasks such as budgets, revenues, revenue management and management. On the budget treasury, financial management information system has been developed, implemented as a start like that. Deeply like these. Also, the General Department of Customs exercise Cambodian General Department taxations promotes a modernization of its work, a digital technology through introduction of many technology systems, too much cutting you in a digital detail here. In addition to digital technology system that support each function, the Ministry of Economic and Finance has been developing ecosystem and interconnected information technology platforms allowing various IT systems, both systems within Ministry of Economy and Finance, those other ministry institutions of the royal governments to interoperate and cluster of single entity, the lines of key IT platform, which as the Cambodian Delta Exchange, and as CAMDX have been open up opportunity for those other systems to interoperate in the first online business registrations system, linking IT system across 21 ministry institutions in change. Has been the intervals business registrations in just 8 working days. All the 21 have been in the business registration just 8 working days. From the launching of the CAMDX, the mill in 2020 to the end of April 2024, there are 35,755 companies with the accumulated capital of $10.73 million US has been successfully registered in this eco-library system. Samdech Thepaday, my highly respected, the whole ceremony. At this present modernization working digital technology across the various units within Ministry of Economic and Finance had become daily tasks. The NSW is a new system of General Department of Custom and Exercise of Cambodia that accomplishment that works existing system such as custom, e-custom, Asikuda, pre-arrival manifest system, and so on. The new NSW will document Andorra export-import to apply for the license, permit, certification, other documents related to export-import of goods to all responsible ministry institutions at the same time, and only once to obtain permits, use of those LOPCO in custom clearance procedure electronic. At the same time, the national single windows have also played important roles in connecting of the Asian single window to exchange data technically on certificate-oriented custom declaration other trade documents with other Asian member states. In accordance to the strategy and the policy of the Royal Government of Cambodian trade facilitations, as well as agreement to establish an implementation of the Asian single windows and the WTO trade facilitation agreements, which Cambodian have ratified so far, the Royal Government of Cambodia have decided to set up a steering committee of the National Single Windows in March 2015. This steering committee, led by Ministry of Economic and Finance and the representative and private sector, and also secretariats of the General Department of Custom Exercise of Cambodian, responsible for the coordination, development and implementation of the projects. The NSW initiated, divided into 3 phases, the budget about for 7 years, about 2018 to 2024, with the total budget about $3.4 million US. The development of phase 1 focused on establishment of an IT platform connecting of the custom Asikuda, automation system, Ministry of Commerce, connecting commerce, and also connecting to the Asian single windows. Phase 2, expand the IT platform to include the more ministry institutions with numerous operations in issuance of LPCO. This company of the General Department of Customs and Exercise of Cambodia, also Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Industry, Science, Technology and Innovations, Council for the Development of Cambodia, Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fishery. Third phase, fourth, expand the scope over to ministry institutions involved in the issuance of the LPCO for export-import goods and according with sub-degree on the enforcement of list of prohibited restricted goods and follow to restriction of the sub-degree also restricted goods, and for goods receiving tax, duty, initiative, and according with relevant law, regulations, and regulation. Ministry institutions include Ministry of Economic and Finance, Ministry of Interior, Ministry of National Defense, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Intersectoral Corporations, Ministry of Culture and Fine Arts, Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Mine Energy, Ministry of Post and Telecommunication, and the National Bank of Cambodia. Samdech Thipadei, my highly respected, of the whole ceremonies. The launching of NSW will bring about many benefits for both public and private sectors. For the public sector, all the NWS play important role in the coordination, strengthening cooperation between relevant ministry institutions to further improve effectiveness of trade facilitation, particularly to expanded import-export procedure and according with the strategy and policy of the Royal Government of Cambodia. Overall, this system provides significant benefits to relevant ministries, institutions to obtain information and data for risk assessment, analysis and others needed in accurate and also timely manners. The private sectors will also gain many benefits such as time saving, cost reductions, especially reduction of bureaucracy in the process from on complements ministry institution to other relevant application LOC for import-export of goods and other documents. In addition, private operators can also use data in the NSW for managing their data in their timely contingents and also accurate manners. Samdech Thipadei, merely respected, the whole ceremonies. Before concluding, on behalf of the Steering Committee of the NSW with all members of National Committee on Trade Facilitation, we would like to express our deep gratitude to Samdech Techo, President of Senate and former Prime Minister, and Samdech Thipadei, Prime Minister, for providing a good guidance and recommendation that paves way for the success and the creation of the NWS to be officially launched soon. Taking this opportunity, I would like to also call all ministry institutions and private sector to participate in implementing using this new NWS as cheaply as possible. Finally, I would like to wish Samdech Thipadei, Prime Minister, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, for focusing, blessing Buddha, longevity, healthy strength, as well as wisdom. Thank you. Thank you.
I would
like to invite Samdech Mahathir Hun Manet, Prime Minister, Kingdom of Cambodia, to please open his speech. Excellency, Member of the Parliament and Senators and the Member of the Royal Government of Cambodia, Excellency Ambassadors to the Kingdom of Cambodia, Excellencies, the national and international guests, representative of the development partners and dear participants. Today, I am very pleased to preside over the official launching of the National Single Window, or NSW. This important system reflects the efforts of the Royal Government of Cambodia to improve business and investment climate in a highly proactive and responsible manner. On behalf of the RTC, I would like to appreciate and commend the Chairman, Vice Chairman, and all members of the Steering Committee of the NSW for their joint efforts to develop and implement this NSW successfully. I would also like to thank Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, and national and international distinguished guests for taking your valuable time to attend our event today. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to remind that Cambodia is among the countries with the highest economic growth in the region and the world. Prior to the COVID-19 crisis, Cambodia achieved high economic growth with an average annual growth rate of 7%, allowing Cambodia to graduate from the LDC status and become a lower middle income status in 2015. During the COVID-19 pandemic, despite a negative growth in 2020, Cambodia recovered quickly, achieving 5.1% growth in 2022 and 5% in 2023, and is projected to continue to achieve high growth in the medium to long terms. As a matter of fact, a large share of Cambodia's high growth is supported by trade. Cambodia's export grew at an average rate of 13.3% between 2017 and 2023, reaching $23.47 billion or 54.7% of Cambodia's GDP in 2023. In the first quarter of 2024, the export continues to maintain positive momentum, growing at 7.2%. In this regard, the RTC has always identified the improvement of business and investment climate and trade facilitation as a top priority by setting out policies, strategies, programs, and reform measures, as well as regulations, to continuously improve the implementation. As Excellency Cabinet Sapirja, Deputy Prime Minister, reported earlier, the RTC, through the Ministry of Economy and Finance, has made great efforts to modernize its key functions using digital technology. On the one hand,
to enhance the efficiency of its daily tasks, and on the other, to improve cross-border trade facilitation and expand markets and economic opportunities for Cambodia. By streamlining administrative procedures, cutting public service costs, and especially increasing the efficiency of trade operations of the private sector. In line with regional and global trends, the RGC has positioned technology, especially digital technology, as one of the key factors in promoting sustainable economic development. In fact, the RGC has introduced the Cambodia Digital Economy and Society Policy Framework 2021-2035 and Cambodia Digital Government Policy 2022-2035, with a vision to build a vibrant digital economy, society, and government by laying the foundation for promoting the adoption and implementation of digital transformation in all institutions, both public and private. Additionally, the Royal Government of the 7th Legislature of the National Assembly has adopted the Pentagonal Strategy Phase 1 by adding technology as a new priority to respond to the Industrial Revolution 4.0 and digital transformation, as well as the need to promote economic productivity, which is the foundation and essential way to achieve Cambodia's vision of turning into a high-income country by 2050. At the same time, economic diversification and competitiveness have also been clearly identified as a key priority in the Pentagonal Strategy Phase 1, focusing on promoting conducive environment for businesses, trade and investment by facilitating and simplifying relevant procedures, digitalizing public service delivery and administrative works, strengthening institutional capacities, and promoting the effectiveness of inter-ministerial coordination. In this regard, the launching of the NSW today, on the one hand, is an important contribution to promoting business climate and boosting trade activities in Cambodia, to promote quality, transparency, efficiency, and confidence of investors and businesses. On the other hand, the new single window will bring public service closer to user through the use of automated systems and technology platform for public service deliveries to streamline procedures and cut time and relevant costs. This achievement is also the continuation of in-depth reform and the modernization of tax administration to improve the efficiency and of revenue management and create a level playing field for business and investment, and to reduce burdens associated with tax obligations and procedures. As Excellency Cabinet Secretary Own Poimanira reported earlier, Cambodia's NSW, which connects the ASEAN single window to exchange data with other ASEAN member states, will streamline procedures for obtaining licenses, permits, certificates, and other documents relating to the import-export of goods. In the past, businesses had to apply at different ministry or institution multiple times, but now they can apply electronically at the same time and only once. The system, together with the automated custom data system or ASIC-CUDA, will facilitate trade in Cambodia by changing the mode of operations from paper-based to paperless. In this sense, the NSW will become an essential component in the digital business ecosystem, making our trade facilitation more efficient and capable of connecting to other digital business ecosystems across the region and beyond. I confidently anticipate that the NSW will become another successful model of the joint efforts of the ministries and institutions of the royal government in overcoming all obstacles in institutional coordination. In this sense, the NSW can be viewed as a unified victory or an amalgamated achievement of the ministries and institutions of the royal government in working together under the approach of dynamics of the stakeholder system. This unified and successful effort also provides many positive benefits to the private sector, including the savings of time and costs, as it is no longer necessary to go from one ministry or institution to another. I am interested in one point. In the report of His Excellency Cabinet Speaker on Puan related to the linking of information technology systems into chain across 21 ministries or institutions through the Cambodia Data Exchange, or known as CamDX, allowing us to create many other electronic services while streamlining complicated procedures and cutting time significantly. Building an ecosystem of such information technology systems is truly essential, and I believe will create a new model or framework that serves as a basis for improving business environment and trade facilitation, as well as enhancing Cambodia's competitiveness as a whole. In this regard, continuing to focus on strengthening and expanding this digital ecosystem is strategically important and should be considered as a common framework of our reforms to enhance Cambodia's competitiveness. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in the current and medium to long-term context, we expect that the regional and global economy will continue to be surrounded by high uncertainties. In this regard, Cambodia must be well prepared to respond to any crisis that may occur. By pursuing more in-depth reforms, aiming at enhancing competitiveness, promoting diversification, and strengthening resilience for the national social economy. In this spirit, I would like to take this opportunity to provide some recommendations to promote reforms to improve business environment and ensure the effective implementation of our NSW as follows. First, relevant ministries and institutions that have not yet participated in the implementation of this system must participate in as soon as possible. Ministries or institutions that have already participated must continue to pay attention to the implementation with high quality and efficiency. In the video clip, we had 16 institutions have participated, so there are more than half which have not yet joined this system. So the leaders of the ministry have to expedite in this participation. And this mandate, we have the approach of strengthening rather than expanding. We have to improve public service delivery, strengthen the our ability in the competitiveness. We need to do together, interlinkagely. We need to create the IT system in this ecosystem manner. We know that anyone can make the IT. We have some ministry or institution can set up their own management system separately, but this is not sustainable because it is not interlinked. It creates some complication. So I support the basis of creating the ecosystem. The private sector plays an important role in economic development. Not just private sector, so civil society organizations and general people also need some flexibility and improvement. We are living in the free market economy system. Of course, free market economy doesn't mean that the government is absent, but it does not intervene in the competitiveness in the market, competition in the market. But we need to, as I mentioned about the kickboxing, you can use the kickboxing method, but there must be some regulations banning, of not using weapons or not pushing outside the boxing stage. So we need to have a competition but among institutions where we need to strengthen capacity in providing service, public service to the people. Private sector can compete only under the framework of the public services provided by the government. If we want to compete, but we don't have a smooth public service delivery system, need longer time or higher cost. So this is very difficult for us to compete in the market. The management of efficiency separately, it's not good. It may be good in a small scale case, but when we put it together, it would create problems. If we cannot synchronize the database, then we would come back to the paper-based again. For example, pre-arrival, we just fill in the online incorrectly, so then we would be back to the paper-based again. So we need the development of the whole government approach. The whole government approach, we need to act together, not a separate institution do it alone. We know that our country needs to join in competition in all fields, especially in the economic sphere. So for the private sector to be able to compete in the trade sector, we need a good government. So this setup of the NSW is within the approach of making our own house in order. The infrastructure, the ways of work, the efficiency of our work, reducing complicated procedures, increase the efficiency through the use of digital technology, is rather than letting people to travel 300 or 400 kilometers away many times to just wait and collect documents with crowded documents, and they will come back again. So we need to change and taking the digital technology. And the government institution doesn't need to expand big location or big building. This is called competition because the world is walking ahead. We cannot wait. In all countries surrounding us, they streamline the procedures by reducing the paper base to paperless. So in the future, I don't think we don't need people to stamp. You just come out of the plane and walk through the gate. Chips and electronic information will be used, and it must be used interconnectedly. So we need to encourage all public or government institutions to participate in this. So the leaders of each ministries must promote and encourage for this work. And we need to pay attention on the information capacity. So this is point one. Point two, the steering committee of the NSW must monitor and evaluate the implementation and also continue to improve and expand the functions of the system, as well as expand connectivity to other information technology systems related to businesses and trade to continue to meet practical demands of businesses. The linkages of electronic system doesn't mean we can solve the issue sustainably. Even though computer needs modernization, our smartphone need to be modernized. Technology doesn't stand fixed. If we have any problem with the technology, they need to fix it. So we need to use it, and then we need to monitor and evaluate the implementation, especially to increase efficiency in the future. So the M&E of the implementation will help the success. Number 3, private sector should participate and take full advantages of this NSW and provide constructive feedbacks for further improvements. In this regard, this is something I want to use, where we call the public-private partnership approach. We think together, act together. We not just think or provide a recommendation to the government, but when the government launch the policy, we need to join. If you don't use this NSW, however good it is, without the users, it's no good. For example, of any product, no matter how good it is, without consumption from the people, is not good, no use. So we need to have efficiency and participation of private sector. And in this regard, I think we have jointly coordinated with the private and public and private sector, and we had also the public and private sector forum. Number 4, to continue to address challenges of the private sector, ministries and institutions must continue to pay close attention in improving business environment and trade facilitation, and especially pursuing successful implementation of all measures set out in the 19th Government Private Sector Forum held on November 13, 2023. Number 5, all ministries, institutions under the guidance of the coordination of the Digital Economy and Business Committee must continue to strive to bring other important services online, which are the daily needs for businesses, and work together to develop a common framework that I would like to name the digital ecosystem for business as a foundation towards expanding other reform sites to improve business environment in the country and promote Cambodia's attractiveness for investment. Finally, I would like to wish Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, and national and international distinguished guests, representative of development partners, and dear participants, be blessed with 5 gems of Lord Buddha blessing. May I now declare the official launching of the National Single Window from now on. Thank you. To advise Samdech Tapadei, Prime Minister Kingdom of Cambodia, to please press button for the official launching of the National Single Windows. Congratulations, the official launchings of those National Single Windows.
congratulations, official launching of National Single Windows. The whole ceremony respected next the return of Samdech Tepadai, Prime Minister Kingdom of Cambodia. So thank you so much to Samdech Mahabamot Tepadai, Prime Minister Kingdom of Cambodia. Profound thanks, national and international distinguished whole ceremony to have the fortune about our blessings, strength, healthy, nobilities, success and
civil system in Cambodia. And the Prime Minister in his speech he said that it is very important that all the system that can help and easy to make the people can access and do investment to boost the trade and investment in the Cambodia. And he pressed that this is the system that will be sell the time, sell the money, and also will bring good investment and trade in the Cambodia as well. So for more information related to the Prime Minister's speech this morning, we will be updated to you through our website www.eacnews.asia and also our social media platform as well. So I very thank you so much for your standing by with us this morning, and we will update the information for more. Thank you and goodbye.